Just think if you got $20 million and you got something on your mind and you can't talk about it.
In fear of losing it.
Because you might lose that $20 million.
Right. Just think of, but it's your 20 million.
Right.
You just looking for more and more and more.
So how'd you feel about Kanye?
I was pissed off at Kanye West.
There we go.
Oh man, I was pissed off at Kanye. I was tweeting about him and everything. I was spelling wrong words. I was pissed off. I don't like what Kanye do to our black race, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what blacks done to him, bro. Like for him to, when he was with all that shit, bro, like.
You mean the White Lives Matter shirt?
Yeah, all that shit. Like.
But I gotta say though, man, come on.
There we
I
go.
know, bro. He just, I don't.
T-shirt that said White Lives Matter.
I feel like Kanye.
Did anybody see the front of the shirt?
I don't feel like Kanye.
Who cares?
Did anybody see the front of the shirt?
Who cares?
Bro, he say slavery was a choice.
I feel the same way.
I don't.
Me neither.
I don't. You are a slave or your ass gonna die.
So let me ask you a
Is your
question.
back a choice? Hell no. So that's slavery.
So if I told you, yo,
I don't agree with nothing Kanye West says about the black.
Hey, yeah, I gotta agree with Boosie on this one. Kanye West is wilding out making a shirt that said White Lives Matter. When you're a celebrity of Kanye's magnitude and you have that type of influence, you know everything you do is under a microscope and you know the type of influence you have on people. You know, that, and then you have Math Hoffa low-key justifying like, yo, did you read the back of it? Or like, it don't matter, G. It's like, y'all ever see on YouTube where a dude will walk around the store with a shirt that says, I hate black people, but then on the front it'll say something like, I actually hate all races, but I hate to love black people the most. Something like that. It's like, you know what you're doing. You know you're just trying to get a reaction. And you know when somebody comes with that right type energy, you're going to try to turn to the front real quick and be like, yeah, but I love black people. Like, nah, when you're somebody as big as Kanye West, you can't be doing stuff like that with the whole White Lives Matter thing. Like, nah, gee, we ain't rocking with that. Now, Black Lives Matter, you know, each his own with that, you know. But then he said, slavery was a choice, which is totally ignorant thing to say. You know, at first when I heard it, I was like, maybe he's not being literal. Maybe he's saying like, yo, we're slaves to the system, like on some Matrix shit type shit. Like, yo, people are choosing to be slaves by working this, that, and the third. But, you know, when somebody challenged him on it, he was like, nah, you know, we was enslaved for 400 years. That sounds like a choice to me. It's like, gee, what are you talking about right now? Like, yo, Kanye West is definitely wilding. You know, at that point, I thought he had mental health issues. I thought he had medication issues, which all may be very true because, you know, he's admitted to being bipolar and, you know, things like that. But if you watch his documentary, I forget the name of it. I think it's called Yay. He kind of always been this way, like, you know, once they put it together like that. But that doesn't, you know, justify the fact that he said slavery was a choice, and he decided to popularize White Lives Matter. But let's continue.
I feel as a person from what I've seen him do and talk about the black people, I feel like he has no love for or respect for the black race.
You think so?
I feel he has no love or respect. I feel he loves the white race more.
But how can we say that about somebody who stood on national television and actually reported the truth of what was going on?
And he said George Bush don't like, but he shows that he doesn't like people.
How?
He said George Bush doesn't like people. Man, everything you see, you got this platform, and you always try to put blacks under the. You say George Floyd. This is what we live off, bro.
Right.
We've been in poverty and detriment too long. You use your platform to disgrace us. Don't know George Floyd. He was up. Fuck that. You say what we saw. He got choked by a white man.
Right.
He has no intentions to give black people their glory. That's no respect. He has no respect for the black race. And I'm a fan of his music. I'm a fan.
They hit him with the fentanyl. If you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that.
And then Kanye says something about George Floyd died from fentanyl. He ain't died from the cop putting his knee on his neck or his foot on his neck, whatever the case may be. What? Like, yo, I remember watching Drake Champs. I remember when I was watching that, I was like, did he really just say that? Like, come on, this can't be Kanye. This can't be the same Kanye that we grew up on. The same Kanye that they just referenced about saying something to George Bush. And it's like, yo, to your own people, you gonna say something crazy like that? You know, on the Drink Champs, like, yo, that was incredible. That was just incredible. I don't even know how he got away with it. Well, they didn't. They actually got that episode pulled from YouTube. It's no longer searchable from my understanding. So if you try to look up the original interview that was featured in, you probably ain't gonna find it. But if you like most tech savvy dudes, you probably will. But hey. But yeah, then he, you know, he apologizes, which, you know, I respect it. But then, you know, when he goes into his reasoning, it's like, yo, like, it's not even a sincere apology, because now you're saying a black man, you know, dying at the hands of police brutality. Now you're comparing it to Adidas having their foot on your neck, you losing money, and that's supposed to be the same thing as what George Floyd went through. And since you can understand the feeling, that's why you apologize. Yo. Like Boosie said, I'm still a fan of Kanye West. I just don't care for his commentary, you know, his views sometimes. I'm sure a lot of y'all don't care for mine either, because, hey, who am I? But at the end of the day, you know, that doesn't take away who he is as a person. We're all going to say things at times. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of clips of me saying things that, you know, my views changed over time, or, you know, they weren't the best things to say at the time. But hey, it is what it is. That's the chances we take on these platforms when you have a microphone in front of you. But hey, I'm still going to be listening to Kanye every now and then. You know, that doesn't take it away from his music for me personally. And let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. And of course, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe.